All right, we up here in the wood yard today. We got to get cleaned up and ready for a grading contractor to come in. Come along. Hey, good morning, everybody. Welcome to Sunshine Acres. I'm Jason. Good to have you here today. We're up in the wood yard, and this is the last day we're getting ready for a grading contractor to come in and really get this place buttoned up. So in order to get ready for him, we've still got one oak log on the mill, so we'd like to get that cut up. We've still got two hackberry logs. I'm gonna cut those into 6-foot sections and cut those into probably 2-inch slabs as well. Get those out of the way. We'll get into sawmill stuff in a minute, but I'll take you around here in a second and kind of show you what we're doing with the grading operation and what his scope of work is going to be. But really excited to get this done. In 2 weeks, we've got another pole barn structure coming to house the sawmill. So we'll get rid of that, the ugly white tent that it's actually worked out really well, and surprised it lasted this long. But we're going to get those guys out of the way, and got a new building coming in for it, and we're going to get that put in a couple weeks as well. So yeah, it's really getting exciting around here. We got some stuff ramping up the next few months. We're getting into the holidays. As you can tell, it's fall season around here. It's my favorite part of the year. It's absolutely gorgeous today. Leaves are coming down, and just excited to have you with us at our property, and hope you enjoy these videos. Leave a comment if you do. We're trying to grow this community a little bit. We're steadily getting some more subscribers, so you know, tell your mama, tell your friends, and let's get this thing going. So yeah, come along. We're going to do prep for the grading contractor. Come on. So we're up here. This is the high side of the wood yard, and this is where we've had the fire pit for some time now. I think you've seen a few videos where behind me is where we've been cutting firewood, but I think we're going to relocate probably firewood station up to where this pile of cedar is. We'll get those guys on the mill and sort it out at some point. But I can turn you around, and I think you can see this gently slopes down and away from us here at the high side. So what the grading guy is going to do is he's going to cut the dirt where we're standing now and redistribute as we go down here to the low part, and just get this nice and even, get it to where it drains properly, and to where we're moving materials around with the tractor or skid steer. It should be a lot easier, a lot nicer, smoother, I guess is the word I'm looking for. You do see pink ribbons on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 trees, so all those guys are going to come down just to create some more space around this side of the utility building. Once the grader is done, we're going to put lean-tos on both sides of the utility building, and that will primarily be for storage of skid steer and tractor implements. We will use probably all of this, and maybe need some more of this oak. That was the first stuff that we cut on the sawmill. We'll use that to create the walls and siding for that structure. And as I said a minute ago, we're going to move down here. We've got a 16 by 40 foot pole barn structure coming, 10 foot clear, and it's got 20 foot spans in the middle, so we'll be able to access both sides of it, of the sawmill, and that should be a nice structure to house the mill and a nice workspace to use it and keep that guy protected, because we want to keep him running for a long time. So that's exciting. So this will be the last 3 logs that we cut in this workstation, and I think I can turn you around a little bit here. We're a little off center currently of the utility building, so we're going to slide over with the this 16 by 40 foot structure for the sawmill. So ultimately we'll be able to drive straight through it whenever we want to take the sawmill off the property and keep it mobile. So that's about it for here at the wood yard, and I will take you down. He's got one other piece of scope, or one other portion of scope, that he's going to do for us as well. So I'll show you that right now. So here is the other activity our grading contractor is going to do. He's going to finish, this is the new driveway to the house, and I'll drive you up here in a second, but it's always been something I didn't like with the house layout, that we access it from the side and the driveway goes up there. But yeah, I'll take you up here now, and this should be pretty cool when it's done. So bring you right up to the front of the house. All right, so we'll get so we'll get started up here on the sawmill with this oak that's been left on here from a few weeks ago. I'll bring you in a little closer, but I think I'm gonna rotate this guy 180, and it's almost like we've quarter sawn from this side, and it's got pretty good face there. So I think I'm gonna spin this around and quarter saw it and cut it from the bottom up. We'll cut these into 1-inch slabs. Miss Kara's running to get some water for the sawmill. So like I said, I'm gonna rotate this guy around, and we'll get this filled up with water, get it fired up, and start cutting. Not a ton of great stuff out of this log, but we'll get work for it, but we'll get a few pieces. All right, so try to talk over that inches quick while I'm letting it warm up, but I just want to cut 2-inch slabs off of this guy here until I get down to the meat of the log. Flip it 180 and do the same thing with the bottom side of that. These hackberry logs, they just seem to have a mind of their own. I don't know if you can see that in there. I mean, that's a roller coaster. And then I got in on this cut and it started binding up again. So for what it is, I think I'm just gonna designate these guys firewood and move on and get this place cleaned up. So we're gonna make a shorter day of this. All right, so as I said, I think I'm gonna just call it with that hackberry. We're gonna turn the rest of that into firewood. Thinking about the last couple minutes, I mean, I had success with the one when I actually quarter sawed it and got, so if you get into the middle of it and then cut your way out, it seems to hit that grain pattern a little better and you can actually make some cuts out of it. But for the time constraint I've got today, I need to get this sawmill out of here and get ready for the grader. So we're gonna call that for what it is. We did get that oak cut, which is good. And we'll take you down and show you that in a minute. But now I'm gonna go get some tools and we're gonna take this guy, take this tent apart and then get the sawmill out of here. If you saw the other video of building this this tent structure, that was kind of funny, me trying to put that up myself. Miss Kara is gonna be with me today and help me get that down. So hopefully it won't be as much of a clown show. And yeah, we'll go from there. When we built this tent, I was really not sure if it was going to last at all. First, I thought the first big windstorm may come through and just be kaput. So after we got it reinforced, it worked just fine. So if you guys are out there and you got a new sawmill, you want to build something like this, I mean, it works. It may not be the prettiest thing, and we're happy that we got a building coming for this guy now, but no complaints with this setup. So there it is. I'm gonna get some tools and take this guy apart. So yeah, I got a little more red oak on this pile. I don't think we're gonna win any awards for yield. I mean, a lot of these spots are pretty rotted out, so we'll have to work to get some solid lumber out of that. But for personal projects, that will be fine. Yeah, not bad. All right, well, so much for that not being a clown show, but I guess it could have been worse. I'm just going to detach the tent from the side rails, but yeah, I imagine that probably looked pretty goofy on video, but so be it. Got all you can do is laugh, right? All right, so the gator hitch, put that on. That was too low, so the mill was going to drag on the ground. So got the truck up here with the dump trailer hitch. That was too high, couldn't get the mill on it. So now I've got the camper hitch on here. That sits a little low, but we're just moving it around the property here. We're not putting it on the road, so we'll be all right with that. But let's get this guy down the barn. All right, that's it. Woodyard's cleaned up and we're ready for grading contractor. I think he's gonna start mobilizing stuff tomorrow.
Very nice.
So this has kind of been a long time coming. Airplane in the background, that's nice. But yeah, it's been a long time coming. We're ready for final grading in here. We're ready for building to put the sawmill in, and
so you don't have to watch any more tents flying around.
You missed it, man. I told you about it. Y'all saw it. Clown show all over again.
So more permanent structure will be nice.
It will be nice. Yeah, it'll look good. So That's it. Next video we'll show you the grading action and what we're doing up here. So stay tuned for that, and hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment, subscribe, tell your mama, tell your friends. We'll see you on the next one. Thank you.
Bye.